the song was naturally fading out on its own. I guess it was a good time for me to transition to the actual gameplay. Also, I have myself quiet. That's better, I think. Those lines look yellow. Anyway, this is a Morrowind stream, but you may have noticed that Morrowind is a lot bigger now. This is because I have updated this 20-year-old game with a whole bunch of mods. Yes, there are many mods that have come up for Morrowind over these 20 years, and I do not use a single one of them while I speedrun this game, because that is not allowed. And if it ever would be allowed, that would probably have to be a separate category. Who knows if that would ever end up being a thing? It might be. People have expressed interest in running versions of Morrowind that are not vanilla or Game of the Year. No one's ever actually done it, though, as far as I'm aware. So, yeah, that's just how we run Morrowind these days. Purely vanilla. That being said, I have installed many mods this time, and the game still runs. I do get framerate drops sometimes. I do get framerate drops sometimes, especially when I look at Red Mountain. So I might have to turn down Distant Land. Yes, I do have Distant Land running. MGEXE was a must include for this particular stream, as well as all of the, I think I only have 16 mods lined up for the stream, because as much as I wanted to have a mod list of 100 mods, like most people do, I also wanted to make sure this game actually worked, and I am slammed with many, many other things nowadays, so I only had so much time dedicated to making this game actually work. Oh, I need to turn on the sound. Y'all want sound in this game. Sound is good. There we go. Anyway, let's start a new game. Now, it has been a very long time since I've done character generation. So, oh, we got our first mod, Fair Magicka Regen. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that I am targeting doing House Telvanni. I don't know how much of that I'm going to do, but that is where I would like to end up eventually, because I know the person who made Uvir's Legacy, sort of. We're in the same online circles. And, oh yeah, Caps Lock couldn't work. That's alright, no guard skip needed for today. That's for tomorrow. But I can just get around that guard anyway. Let's see if I can get Hatch Skip. Alright, first you may have noticed this game looks a lot prettier, and also the frame rate's low. And now we have the question of what race I'm going to use. It has been a very long time since I've made a character that is not a speedrun character. When I played this game casually way back in the day, I almost always played as Dark Elf. Just cuz. You got race bonuses when you were doing the main quest, which I did do a lot. I might not even get to the main quest today, or tomorrow for that matter. Who knows? So what do we got? We got Argonian, he's poison water breathing, Breton Magicka bonus. This is looking promising. I might be a Breton. We got Dark Elf. Not really feeling that one. We got High Elf. That does have its advantage for that, but these other ones, I don't know. Also resist disease, which could be nice. I do have Fair Magicka Regen, so I'm not super concerned about how much Magicka I end up with. If I did not have that installed, I would be very concerned, but for now, I guess I'm okay with it. So we got Absorb Fatigue, which is nice, and Charm. I'm not feeling that one. Because those are nice things. Ooh, Nords? Nords are good. So we got Breton and Nord might be my race. Either one. Orc. Might be nice if I go to places where I need that. Then that's a fun one. Then Redguard, which I always am, I can go fast. That will actually not be a concern, because yes, I do plan on getting the Boots of Blinding Speed. That is on my to-do list for things I want to start off with this casual playthrough. The question is whether I'm going to get them by killing Pemini or completing that escort quest. I do have a plugin installed to make escort quests better, so I might escort Pemini instead of trying to kill her. But I'll probably just do an audible once I get to Caldera. It'll be a while before I get to Caldera anyway. Now we got Adrenaline Rush, Resist Disease, and Poison, which are two things I've not cared about while picking this. Not really feeling them though, and then we got Wood Elf. Ooh, that's cool. But I'm feeling Nord, honestly. I think Nord is going to serve me well to start off with. As we get later on, you know, but we'll see. Anyway, what shall my face be? All of these 2002 faces. I like this one. This one. Roar! Ready to go. What else we got? We got this one, that one. This person's just smiling, smug. Very intellectual kind of face. This actually very much feels Telvanni to me, honestly. That one, a bit edgelord, a bit of an edgelord face. Very classic Nord face there. He's very refined. This is a person hanging out at the Nord coffee shops. So is this person, but for different reasons. So it's between this one and this one. I'm feeling this one. And honestly, I think I might keep that hair. We'll see though. What other hair options do we have? We got more hair. Even more hair somehow. Less hair. I don't like this one. This one actually looks like chitin armor, honestly, or like tree bark. That's not hair. We got Geralt of Rivia. Before Geralt of Rivia was off to Witcher places, he was in Morrowind. And we got no hair. We got very dark elf style of hair. Oh, look at this. We got an emo phase for our Telvanni Nord. And back to the first one. I'm liking this one. We got long blade, heavy armor, medium armor. Yeah, all these look good to me. I can work with that. Oh, that speed mod's already working magic. So now we get to character generation. And, you know, for speedrun, I know what I'm doing. For casual playthroughs, you actually need to really think this through. Because if I set too many major skills, I'm going to level up too quickly. If I don't set enough major skills, I won't be powerful enough to take on Adamasartus, which is that cave right by the Silt Strider. Now, that is always part of my casual playthrough. That's really where I test my characters, trying to get through Adamasartus. I think that's what it's called. It's something like that, if that's not what it's called exactly. That's really where I know my character is good to go if I can get through there. Now, I don't know if I might just pre-select a class just so I can get going faster, but like I said, this does have its pitfalls if I don't select my character, and there go my frames. Didn't drop any though, that's fine. So we got... Well, I might want something more magic focused. Armor and blades will serve me well in the early game when I'm trying to get my magic in use. We got Battle Mage, this looks good. I might do Battle Mage. We got Knight. There's some good things in there. I don't know if I like all of them though. Mage. Not doing a pure mage because in Morrowind this is like really annoying. It'll be slightly less annoying because of the Magicka regen mod, but still annoying. Then we got a monk. Nightblade. Ooh, some of this is good. Doesn't work well with my race, though. Don't know if I want to do this one. Actually, maybe I do. It's got some level. It's got too much level up potential, I feel like. I might level up too quickly if I do that. Sorcerer, that's similar in that it's got too much magic. I'm thinking between... Well, what's Witch Hunter? Is this just all... Okay. Alchemy. Alchemy might be good. So I'm thinking Witch Hunter... Well, what's Warrior? Do we have... No, that's no magic. So between Witch Hunter, Spell Sword, and Battle Mage. Those seem to suit me well. This one works very well with my class. I feel like I could get some good bonuses out of this one. Oh, but I do need to watch out here. I want endurance there. So what do I got? There we go. I might do Spell Sword. Yeah, Spell Sword. Now Birth Sign. Do I pick the speed just for tradition's sake? Not picking the Apprentice. Not picking that either. So I got Personality and Endurance. Is cool. That's just, I get more magic. Like I said, with Magic Regen, I might not need this as much as I would in an unmodded playthrough. Got a nice Restore a spell. And if I'm hunting zombies, that'll be useful. That's a fun one. Ooh, invisibility. So invisibility, actually, now that I remember, it's kind of overrated in this game. Because the minute you do, like, anything, you lose that invisibility. Steed, not picking that today, just for variety's sake. Oh, we got lockpicking, that's cool. None of these is really sticking out to me that much. Maybe I'll pick the Lover. Oh, it's between the Lover and not the Serpent, the Ritual. So see, I don't know if I'm going to be doing enough battles with undead to need those spells. But Mara's Gift is nice in a pinch if I need it. But at the same time, I do like this I can use in a pinch. Yep, world record holder, this is a casual playthrough for a change. I think it's my first time doing a casual playthrough on the channel. Oh, what do I want to do? Ritual? With that restore health power? Or Lover? I think I'll do Lover. That could come in handy. I hope so! Oh, I got 30 Magicka. And 55 health. So that's gonna be fun. Anyway. We must do this. It is required. Now, unlike normal speedruns, I'm gonna pick up everything in here. We got a lockpick, got that blade that the game loves to make you pick up. I'll pick up that too. So you got 30, 25, 21. Sure, I'll pick that up too. Like, I don't want to pick up everything in here, but there is a lot of nice stuff. Oh yeah, quick loot mod. Very handy. Gonna pick up this candle too? Nope. They got books. That's 40. That is good. Useless. Oh, they got this room here. I never counted this doing a casual playthrough. That is too much. We got a bottle. We got a bowl. Alchemy ingredients. What's got in here? Bread. All right, lockpick. I was pressing the Skyrim inventory button. Come on, luck. Nice. Yeah, it's useless junk. Alright, we are off. Gonna number these. Alright, now we have a number of things to do in Seyda before I make a beeline. Yep, see, sometimes the speedrun overlaps, but from here we're gonna deviate. Anyway, give the ring to Fargoth, but that's alright. In this playthrough, we'll be getting it back later. Gonna pick up those. Don't know if I want to do Mage's Guild this playthrough. I might. We'll see. Anyway, we're now heading over to this lighthouse, which we never go to during a speedrun. Because in here, there are things and stuff. Also, E is jump. There we go. Yeah, 13. He is still jump. You know what? I'm gonna... Oh, do I want to make spacebar jump? Because that'll mess me up in the speed run. There are... Oh, so I'm gonna get rid of these. I do not need these for a casual playthrough. There are some things that persist. Between my speedrun installations and... Huh. That's interesting. I was in the ceiling. Okay. That was 300. I'll just take that, and also this. Those have nothing in them. Like I said, there are some options that persist between my 3 installations of Morrowind. Yes, I have this game installed 3 times. There's this playthrough, which is modded. There's my vanilla installation, and then there is my Game of the Year installation. The other 2 are for speedrunning. This one is for not that. Now, I can't remember if there's anything out here on the coast. I think I just get the mushrooms out here. Slaughter fish. Then there's a mud crab I can fight if I want to, which I don't. Anyway, we actually have all the mushrooms I need for Ajira's quest with the Mage's Guild. Again, not sure if I'm going to do Mage's Guild, because I eventually want to do House Telvanni. But I have that. The option is open if I want to progress in there. Anyway, I'm going to side strafe because that's faster. We're going to say hi to a rill, and then we're going to say bye to a rill. Telvanni. Yes, my goodness, this building is white. We're going to say hi to Hriskar. Anyway, that's fun. So we're gonna do that. Well, that's because Telvanni's the most fun of the quest lines. Hlaalu is just like you get gold and you're part of the Great House, and Redrun's kind of the same way. But Telvanni's the one where you get to deal with, like, crazy people. And so there's that. So I'll be doing Telvanni too, especially because, as I mentioned before, I have Uvirith's Legacy installed, because I know the developer of that, or I should say the lead developer of that. from online stuff. Also, the lead developer of that, I think, was part of my Let's Play back in 2011. That was a long time ago. Anyway, I am actually kind of heading to Tar Heel, but not really. Because there are things on the way to Tar Heel. Like this, for instance. Gonna fall into the swamp. Not heading to Tar Heel yet, because there are things this way also. Am I running? Yeah, I am. That's right, I've got Fair Magicka regen, so this is all fine. Also, do I have a weapon equipped? I should have one. Also, I should have a spell equipped. What do I have? Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna practice this a bit. Oh, that's an on contact spell. That's the Morrowind experience right there. Just pressing on things a million times. Anyway, it looks like I got scribs here, which is kind of lucky. I can't see inside this container. That's a fun thing to say. Anyway. Free 200 gold. That is part of a quest that I'm not going to do. I did that quest in my Let's Play because originally that was going to be 100% Let's Play, and then it suddenly wasn't. Feel rather silly about not doing that quest, or doing that quest. Anyway, let's say hi to Tar Heel and then bye to Tar Heel. Because if I recall correctly, there is more stuff in the vicinity of Tar Heel. Yeah, I got quick loot, that's right. So we'll take those, very important. Not going to take the shoes this time. Anyway, I think there's just like a thing lying in the road this way. I could be wrong though. I think I might be thinking of a different area. Not seeing it. Yeah, I think I might have mistaken this for a different area of the game. Yep, not here. Oh well. Oh, I was running this whole time. Fun. I don't think I can show settings for glow in the dark because it was installed using Mod Organizer. But go ahead and make your suggestion because I can probably change those. There we go. Okay, there is a mod configuration menu, yes, in Mod Organizer. Although I don't know if there's a good way for me to bring up Mod Organizer. I guess I can just make the window active. Oh, really? Oh, I guess that's what this is for, isn't it? Okay. See, now you can tell I've never played casually with mods like this. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, okay. That would explain that. Let's check out Aril's again and see. Actually, we can just wander into this random. Nope, we can't. That's Fargoth's house. Let's check this out. Okay. Yeah, this looks better. All right. Yeah, that explains that. All right. Thanks for that suggestion. That fixed that. That also might explain why my house mod was super bright. It was looking really bright. Y'all will get to see that once we head to Balmora, which I will be doing eventually. Anyway, is there anything else I want to do? I think I could probably take on Adamus Artis at this point. I've done pretty much everything I want to do in Balmora at this point. Oh, there's this quest. This is a rather wholesome quest. You can do just for fun. Anyway, Vidanius Nustius told us that to tell... Oh, we have this dialogue option now, I guess just because we found him. Alright, yeah. Strider Operator says she doesn't think that Vidanius is happy here in Vardenfell. Which is correct. Alright. Oh, it makes you run faster. Another cursed item. Let's see. So... Oh, you just damage your health a bit, but you go faster. A touch faster. Anyway. That's Vidanius' quest solved. We will never see him again. I bet my friend Aril will take the ring from me. Thanks, Aril. Good stuff, leveling up Speechcraft. Anyway, I actually want to look at my stats a bit more. I am now regretting making this 1280 by 720, so I have to do this. So we got Longblade is my high skill right now, as well as Restoration. Do I have any? Yeah, I do. I got Hearth Heal. I gave it to myself. That's right. So I want Longblade and... medium armor. Okay. So that's how I will outfit myself. How much gold do I have? 355. I think I can outfit myself. Oh, there goes Rainwave. But I'm not in a speed run. Actually, my entire internet disappeared there for a second. Okay. Just a little hiccup there. Anyway, so... what was I doing again? This is a short blade. I want a long blade. Actually, do you have any armor? I forgot, I think chitin is light armor. So is Netch Leather. Steel is heavy. Anyway, I wanted a long blade. What kind of long blades we got? Got 18, 16, 4 versus, and that's 80, and that is... Oh, right, I got all these items to sell. I'll keep those. What else did I pick up? It's all food and alchemy ingredients. Oh, that worked. I was like, ooh, do I want to push my luck that high? Nope, worked. Alright, anyway. So I got 80. Got a nice discount there. So I'll be using that for Adamus Artis. I do want to look up what medium armor is. This will not be my first trip to UASP. I will probably make several of these. base armor, medium armor. So I got Nordic, Imperial, Bone Mold is medium. And then Orcish, Drew, and Indorel. Oh, thanks. I guess Rainwave decided to bless us with good music. Kind of a fun grab bag. Anyway, I'm gonna put that window off to the side a bit while I check out this armor. Oh, that was iron, which I think was what I was looking for. No, it wasn't. So I wanted... Steel is definitely heavy armor. So we got Imperial Chain. Let's do those. I kind of got what we got. Steel. I also want pants. Yes, I know wearing pants is illegal in Morrowind, but I want them. Well, I guess that's all Aril's got. Alright. Drive a hard bargain, Aril. Anyway. That should be good to outfit me for Admus Artis. Should being the operative word here. Because that can go sideways very easily. Do I want the Spark Sword or Firelight Dagger? These are fun. That's 3. Oh, this is a long blade. What am I doing? I'm gonna use that. Why did I even buy this? Fun times. Anyway, I can take this, put it up there. Don't recall using teleportation. Anyway, off to Admus Artis now. This is usually about the time I take it on. Yep, that is indeed what it's called. Now, I do want to save here. Then I'm going to Alt-Tab. Make USP go away so I can monitor OBS for important stuff. Let's go. Nice. Also, there's one thing I want to do, and it is... Oh, it was already on. Okay. I really have that set to 100? That explains a lot. Okay. And then... Yeah, that's... Good. Got junk, got a boat. Let's go. I can probably snipe people from here. Let's try some magic. That's not how that works. Oh dear, here he come. Out of magic. Nice. All good stuff. Let me take your shoes, come on. Anyway, that's why we have this. Now that's the enemy I was most concerned about, that mage there. Actually, let's see if I can do some of this. Because you are a melee enemy from what I remember. You are not. Nice. Got throwing stars. That is useless. What do we got in here? Nice. Yeah, I remember there's some good stuff in here. That's for later. Eight, no good. That's all good. Now, I do remember some merchants don't want to deal with me if I have moon sugar in my inventory. If I can deal with that as it comes up. Now, which way do I want to go? Do I want to go up? I think I want to go up. I don't remember what the loop is for Admisartus, but I think this leads to the slave pen. Yep. Hello, you're free. Fun fact, you can sell the bracers for gold. A lot of merchants take them. Where are your bracers? Let me pick them up. There we go. That's the Morrowind experience. You were released from prison, you step off the boat, and you immediately have moon sugar and skooma. That is how you play this game. Also, I stole in the Census and Excise office. Anyway. Y'all gonna move around or what? Oh well. I'll do the Admisartus loop and then come back. Took care of all those. I think there's like one more enemy in here. Could be wrong. Ah, there we go. Poor skeleton. With that, I'm taking that though. I think there's... Oh. I am over encumbered. By how much? By 1. Don't need any of this. So, no, I'm keeping that. That's 15. Alright, no longer over encumbered. I recall that skeleton had a note on them. I could be wrong, though. Might be misremembering. It also seems I've misremembered where everything goes in here. That's a texture. Anyway, now we go back here. Yeah, I got that. So there's one more enemy, I think. Might be wrong. Where are you? There's stuff at the bottom here. Nope. Oh, there we go. Levitation, nice. That'll be useful for Telvanni stuff. At some point, I might even stop by the Mage's Guild and just buy a levitation spell. Oh, that gives me water walking. Oh, right, that's what I'm misremembering. Okay. I do remember that there's a ring, like in the vicinity. Or was it the other skeleton? Well, I have to consult the construction site again. Or not again, but just once. Maybe I picked it up already? Anyway. Oh, that's where the loop goes. Okay. Now, let's see if those slaves have moved. I'm just gaining athletics just by virtue of having caps locked down. You two have not moved. I want to steal your bracers, please. They are worth gold. Oh, well. Oops, got collisioned. Oh, well. That ring will just live there. Might come back after the stream is done. Anyway, that's Adamus Artis. I got through it. So that means this character's ready to go. But we're not ready to leave Saint Denis just yet. Because we need to steal from Fargoth again. Well, actually, we need to steal from Fargoth. We stole from the Census and Excise office once. Oh, wait, do I want to head outside of town for this? Maybe. Just so I can recover a bit. Well, no, I got Hearth Heal. No, that's... I got Water Walking? Anyway, I've got Magicka regen, so don't have to worry too much about that. So it's, I think, 2 a.m. that Fargoth does his thing. So I'll just wait here. Let's see if it's in here. Nope, Fargoth has not done the thing yet. Fargoth's sneaking around. Maybe try waiting a bit. I did get the quest. Oh, right. Atop the lighthouse. I have to go there first. I forgot about that detail. Ah, there he goes. We just get to watch. Oh, one other thing. While I'm up here, I do have weapon sheathing installed. Except this weapon... Well, I guess that works. Doesn't look particularly nice. It's the real big ones that do. You realize there are people there, right, Fargoth? They can see you. There's a guard there. Oh, Fargoth. Nope. Spacebar is activate. Bye, Fargo. Now, I can't remember if...
I'm waiting.
like, people can see you. I don't think the game cares. Anyway, we are never going to complete this quest, by the way. So, I think that is everything in Seyda that I want to do. I think I've pretty much exhausted everything, so we can head to Balmora now. Now, what was that? Fargo. Buddy. Oh, Fargo. Anyway, I can head to Balmora now. I'm not finding the taxman murderer because the game takes away half your gold if you do that. Yes, I can loot the guy's house, but I don't feel like doing that, and also that's annoying. So I'm just going to head to Balmora. Now again, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do in Balmora. I might talk to Caius and start that quest because that gives you access to training. But I also might not. Oh wait, I know what I'm going to do in Balmora. I'm going to leave Balmora. But not by the Strider. Because there is a thing I can do outside of Balmora. Looks like this NPC is leaving Balmora too. They like to do that. I'm not finding the taxman murderer because the game takes away a bunch of your gold, and looting the house doesn't quite make up for that. So I'm just keeping all that gold. Now, I did look up this location before I started this playthrough, because I kind of remembered where it was, but I didn't want to spend a ton of time just looking around for it. I'm sure I didn't want to join Halalu. I know the manor is very conveniently located, like, right over there. I have done Halalu. But yes, that's not why I'm in Balmora. So I think it is this way I'm looking for. Somewhere over here. I think that's it. Over there. Might be an egg mine, but I could be wrong. That's no damage at all. There we go. Yep, this is it. Alright. Head in and immediately head back out again. That is all I need to do there. Next thing is, I think I'm going to head to Caldera. Yep, free Daedric weapon. That's exactly why I did that. And I'll be heading to Vivek after I get the Boots of Blinding Speed. Now, do you remember that there are a couple Nyx Hounds between Balmora and Caldera? Or there might be Owlets. Can't remember which one. But in any case, I will have to deal with them. Question is, how do I want to deal with them? Let's see, that is not a ranged spell. That's a power. Do I have any... I've got Untouch, which is kind of dangerous when dealing with those kinds of monsters. Anything here? Ashams, bread. I should also probably start eating alchemy ingredients, just so I can see what they do. Just gonna grab those. Ooh, nice. Some of that has good... Well, I forgot to sell my stuff to a reel, but that's okay because I got Jobasha in town. I got a belt. I'll just drop that. My friend Revere. Jobasha's the bookseller. Oh, you know what? I don't have a very good... Actually, what's my speechcraft? I don't think it's very good. No, that's not very good at all. My bribery's not going to work. I do have a good amount of gold anyway, so I might not be too unhappy about selling this at a low price. Actually, those are nice. I wish I had Oblivion's inventory. I was talking about this during a previous stream with Cypress Ave, but yeah, this is where Oblivion's inventory shines. This kind of situation. Also, one of those. One of those. So that's fun. Oh, you buy those too. What else? Spear. Not going to be using that. Could probably get rid of all these short blades. Not going to be using those. Not going to be using that. Or that. Got so many lockpicks there. What is that? That's a torch. I'll probably use that at some point. Do you take soul gems? Yes, you do. What are these? Soul trap. Actually, maybe I don't want to sell those. Pillows. I'll sell those. Sweet. And we're just gonna equip all this stuff now. Oh, wait, do I have 2 left pauldrons? I do. This is way better than the other one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can imagine OpenMW had something. But I elected not to do OpenMW for this playthrough. Anyway, I've got more stuff to sell. Oh yeah, speaking of moon sugar. Oh, this is like way too much. I'm gonna... No, I guess that works. Alright. I'm gonna sell that too while I'm here. Just so other merchants will do business with me. No, where are the other things? Gonna sell that. Gonna sell those. Oh, wait, what? Oh yeah, that is way too valuable for Revere. Alright, that'll work. And while I'm heading this way, I guess I'll probably put that skooma in my house. Yes, I have a house mod I installed myself. Or, sorry, I created myself. Way back when I was doing modding. I used a Redoron interior, just cuz. Anyway, all of the items I'll be collecting will be on display here. It's kind of cool. You can actually take a look at these, you can swap them out. And I do have the perfect placement mod, so I can use that. In fact, I will show it off right now. Actually, I don't need to. I can just dump that right there. But anyway, yep, I got perfect placement. Good stuff. Anyway, let's head to Caldera. And that's a tamed guar. That's not a wild guar. One of the mods I've installed adds all these. Oh, you're a trader. You have things. Including alchemy equipment. Anyway, I guess oh! Right. There's a questionnaire here. Kind of. Oh, I got two monsters at once. This is going to be fun. Alright, first I'm going to do this to you. Oh, okay. Cool stuff. More UI, okay. Anyway. Leveling up stuff. So this is the NPC I was looking for. I realize it's here. Saya. That's the quest that's involved with. Oh, there's the stone flowers. I will need those for Mage's Guild if I do that. Which, like I said, not sure if I want to. So one of the fun things about Caldera was the first time I ever came to Caldera, I was under attack by one of the monsters that's over here. And so like I come into Caldera and suddenly a guard comes running towards me. I'm like, wait, what the heck? Turns out one of those monsters was after me. There they are. It's those elites over there. One of them saw me. Anyway, here we are in Caldera. Oh, Creeper's here. I could have totally sold all my stuff to Creeper. Why did I not do that? I'll sell those to Creeper. I knew so much better than to sell my stuff to Revere, and yet I did. Anyway. Let's see. I will not be using marksman weapons, so I will sell all of those. As well as that. And those. No, interesting. Don't know if I want to sell anything else though. I got that long leg. What was that? 24, 21, 14. Yeah, I like the one I got better. Now, Creeper has base item prices, so I don't think I can barter with Creeper. Anyway, let's say hi to Pemini. I believe is this way. And I think I could kill Pemini. I don't know if I want to do the escort quest because that takes a while. Where are you? You're not it. You're a different quest. I feel like I've gone past Pemini. Could be wrong, though. Seriously, where are you? I want to go fast, damn it. There you are. Okay. I found Pemini. Cliff Racer! Anyway, hi there. Let's make a deal. Narmak. Is it marked on my map? It's not. Actually, it's like over here somewhere. So that's fine. Can I avoid this thing? So many cliff racers. I made a mod way back in the day. Whoa! Fun times. I made a mod that made cliff racers, like, easy. I did not use it today because it has been long since been deleted. But I had it. Anyway, is this the way I want to go? I think it is. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know about that mod. Anyway, Narmak is this way, apparently. Which does make sense. Yeah, it's up there. There's also a passive healthy wildlife mod, which I thought about installing, but then I'm like, that would make this boring, so I'm not going to do it. Now I'm going to fire bite you. Get him, Pemini! Oh. Alright, fine. Be that way. Is that Narmak? No, that's Dwemer Ruin. But it's nearby. There it is. There's Narmak. Also, I think at some point we have to deal with that one person that makes you pay a toll on the bridge. Could be wrong. But I think that happens here. It's a Guar! It's gonna ruin my boots. Okay, Clawad. So that's the other town. Shall we go through the swamp? There's a rat here. Let's go through the swamp. Nice, 2 hits in a row. Yes, I was confusing my bitter coast towns. You okay there? Oh. Wait, is this the breeding neck? I wonder if it is. Bite. Yeah, that is the breeding neck. Okay. So if I kill the other one, where are you going? Oh. I beat the quest! I have boots now. They'll make me blind. The other one just buggered off. Anyway, I think this is a side quest, actually. So if I kill these, then I get rewards. Yep. Come here, you. So that's untouch. Do I have anything? Oh, I got rid of all my ranged weapons, so I can't do anything. Oh, it's Imperial Legion? Okay. I guess we're at an impasse then? Or just follow me here. Eventually I'll get close enough. Come on. There we go. Nice. Very close. Anyway, I will need that now. Yep. Well, I killed the breeding neck, so if I do the Imperial Legion, then I beat that quest. Anyway, do I have any resist magic? I don't think I do. Nope. What was that last one? Agility. Okay. See where the boat goes. I do want to go to Vivek next to get my sword. So if this boat takes me to Vivek, where are you going? You alright? Run away! My speed is not very good. Let's see. Let's cast that. Whoops, let's not. Hello, quickly get me out of here. Okay. What? Alright, I'm out of here. Now, could you take me to Vivek? Yes, you can. So next I have to go to the Hlalu Canton, I think. I am totally blanking on which counselor gives you the reward. I think it's Drambaro. I think that's the one. Okay, it is Drambaro. Awesome. Because I remember it being one of the male counselors, and it wasn't Crassius Curio. So that doesn't leave a whole lot of options for me. Oh, I also made a mod at some point that built a bridge on like the second level there. It was cool. Again, lost to time. And you know what I should have done? While I was by the Thorn Court, I should have gotten that resist magic spell. Oh well. I can get that later. Now I hope my lockpick is strong enough for the Haunted Manor. Because if not, it's going to be a long trek back here. There might be some merchants who can help me out, but I don't know. so slow getting around Vivek when you don't have 3000 speed and aren't levitating. Granted, I do have a method of levitating, but I'm not going to use it at the moment. What is this? 50. I think I can work with that. Oh, also needed to do that. Journeyman. Let's try this. Too complex. Damn. I don't think I have a way of dealing with that. Oh. I wonder. Aha! That was good. Anyway. Got my Daedric sword. Or I should say katana. Good stuff. So back to the Mages Guild, which is the other side. And from there I will get my resist magic spell for the boots. I'll stay up top. I'll take it this way. There's no fast way to get from one place to another in Vivek other than boats, and I'm not sure how much faster that is. I thought I heard someone casting magic. I'm like, what the heck? It was just the music. Anyway, here is Foreign Quarter. I need to head downwards. Where is the place to do that? Here it is. Because they don't have an upper level bridge in the Foreign Quarter. Anyway, Mage's Guild is on the upper level, so you have to go all the way back up. Then into here. That is Fighter's Guild. That is Mage's Guild. Which one of you does spell making? You do. Oh, faction members only. Well. I am going Telvanni, so I should probably just head to Sadrith Mora then, and just get going with that. Long trek all the way down. Does Sadrith Mora have a Strider? I can't remember if it does. I know I can take the boat there, so I think I'll just do that. Anyway, Vivek was marginally successful because I got my sword. So I guess that's one thing we accomplished in Vivek. But yeah, I can't equip the boots just yet. Because then I'll be blind. Anyway, take me to Sadrith Mora. Which you can't do. Back to UESP. We'll find out the fastest way. I can probably take a boat to either Moligmar or Tel Brenora, and that will take me to Sadrith Mora. So Tel Brenora, yeah, Tel Brenora is the way to go. All right. Then from there, I can head to Sadrith Mora. Oh, we have to get our papers, that's right. That little side quest. We want the building over there, that's right. That is Nellis Manor. Yeah, they just steer me right towards the gateway. So I totally forget how you join House Tovani. I think it's here, maybe? Lower level. Alright, I'm now a member of House Tovani. So I guess this was the person to talk to. Vaith Fear. Nice, they just gave me the stuff I needed. Good, so I got the skills already. Now I know exactly where Telfir is. It's gonna be slow walking, but I can do it. Oh, I should probably do some spell making. I think the person who offers that is downstairs. I think. Hope you're all bartering. There we go. I think that's what I'm looking for. It is 300. Let's see if we have any other options for spells. Nope, that's it. What kind of training do you have? Well, that's not very Telvanni-like, is it? Anyway. I was looking to buy that. And I need an offensive spell also. And I want this target. So it'll do 20 damage for 2 seconds. Yeah, I'll roll with this. Maybe I won't. These are linked. Oh, this is the minimum, that's why. I thought this was maximum. I think this works. Oh, did I buy the spell wrong? I did the spell wrong. Silly me. It is on self. Well, I'll cast that eventually, and then I'll put the boots on. How do I forget spells? Good, got that spell. That is how I leave. Did they give me Rising Force potions? I hope they did. Do I have Rising Force potions? I have one. Oh, is that Topher? Yeah, it is. Alright, I can just go there. LOD does fun things. Yeah, in Vanilla Morrowind, it's like, oh, I have to head in that direction, I can't see anything. Nowadays, it's like, it's over there. Anyway, let's check out this water walking spell. Actually, after I put my boots on. What's my magic at? Costs 20. What do I have quick save set to? Quick save is Q. Nice. That worked.
Damn good call.
Look at how fast I'm going. Now, granted, I do have to wait a little bit for water walking. Oh, it's only 9. That should be fine. I can swift swim for a bit. Let's go. I gotta see this in third person. Look at me go! Hop, hop, hop! Slaughterfish. No, I think I can do water walking now. Ah, swift swim ran out. Sorry, I'm pretty much here anyway. I can swift swim back, or water walk back. No, out of bounds for me. Is that really where I'm supposed to go? Yes, okay. Alright, 1 levitation potion. Game, come on. Let's head back. That way. Oh, wait a minute. Do these work? Okay. That is exclusive to after I build Uvirith's lair. Or Televirith. That is the wrong way. This way. Anyway, let's try water walking now. That's where I want to go, yes. This water walking sure does last a while. I like this spell. It can be very useful for this first part of the quest. This way. I did it. 500 drinks. Let's see, can I advance? Hooray! Cure Blight. And then head to Telvos. Do you have anything of Cure Blight? Got 1. Ooh, I should probably get that. So I got that one, and that one. For a nice amount of gold. You do not offer potions. Oh, this is an apothecary. I might be able to get more here. Or alchemist, I should say. Hi. Do you have Cure Blight? Doesn't look like it. Nope. I think there are other Telvanni towers where they have it. Do you have it? Not Cure Blight. Anyway, I will head to Telvos. Actually, Telvos probably doesn't have any. That's the whole point of the quest. Tel Brenora, Tel Mora, or Ebonheart. Because I think there is an apothecary here. Also, I forget where the quest is where I have that person like bragging about stuff. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, this is the person you need to assassinate. Fun times. Anyway, you have potions. Are any of them Cure Blight potions? Nope. Those are weapons. I swear there was an apothecary here. There's also a cliff racer here. That'll be fun. First cliff racer kill. Alright. Good deal. Don't know if there's any potions down here. Not in the dungeon. Probably won't be.
What is this about?
You do not barter. Part of me is wondering if I could have just gotten the potions in, like, Vivek or something. Oh, you do want to kill me. Am I stuck now? Welp. Or maybe someone's trying to mug me. That might be a thing too. You're just gonna get stuck on the staircase, I guess. And I'm gonna get stuck down here. It's a trade! I wonder if this is Starfire's NPC editions that's just randomly giving me NPCs that are gonna mug me at night. We'll explain a few things. Anyway, I can take care of them, so not a problem. Are you gonna attack me too? Nope. Alright. You are. Thinking about Skyrim. Oh, like, this. That's how they would do it. Anyway, yeah, 4 1/4. I bet I can find pure blight there. Where exactly, who knows, but I bet I can find pure blight there. But I do know that there are apothecaries on the lower level. Not that one. This one. Gotta love that jaw harp. Yeah, I really don't want to rely on UESP for this. Oh, there we go. There's one. So we got 2 of those. Do you have one? Common disease. Nope. Yeah, everyone's running out of those these days. Anyway, let's check the whatever the top level's called. I'm blanking on it. I should know what the top level's called at this point. Nope. Spoiled. Wouldn't it be hilarious if I bought it from the Mages Guild? Probably not going to do that. But it would be hilarious.
Okay, I'm listening.
Got smiths up here. This is so much faster now that I have the Boots of Blinding Speed. It's like actually kind of bearable. Yeah, someone's definitely casting magic. Was it you? It's like I'm hearing gourmet race. More like Mar. Does more like Mar have any? Well, it has plenty of ash, that's for sure. We got the temple, we got a merchant. Except you don't sell anything, you are slaves. What else we got up here? Hostel. Are you a trader? Oh, right around. I shouldn't be here. Anyway, let's see what we got for shops. Glowy. Trader. I bet you don't have it, but I'm gonna stop right here anyway. Where are you? Are you just like upstairs? Yeah, alright. Your shop is very poorly designed. Smith and not what I'm looking for. Oh well. Have to go down again. Is this where it just was, or is this? Yeah, okay. I could have gone out this door. It would have been faster. Strider is not what I want. Boat's what I want. Am I traveling faster because of the wind? I think that's a thing that's happening. Seems to be. That is sewers. Anyway, let's head here, and then we will head there. We shall head this way. I think there is now an apothecary or alchemist or something here. There we go, we got two of them. I'll just buy one. Could have come here the whole time. Actually, no, that would have been one less than I needed. Anyway, oh, that person I think needs a cure disease potion. That's a temple quest. I remember that one. Like, who is boat person? You are boat person. Going to Telvos. I remember now. No, that's Telmora. Telvos is there. Oh, okay. I know there was a way of figuring out which town you're in. This is still Voss. This is Telvos. Now to find the apothecary. So I know, what's his face, Arion, you have to levitate to get to. I don't know about, like, all the other people. Huh. Well. Oh, that's cool. Don't need it, though. Anyway, I can kill a scamp no problem now. I guess I know that.
What do you want?
Northwest Tower. That's where I'm going. That's too high. That's the central tower. Not sure if I want to use up my potions of levitation yet. I might. Stud and armor stuff. Andal. That's what I'm looking for. Andal's not here. But if he was... Services Tower. Here it is. Andal, hi. Good stuff. Didn't even need to levitate. Now I do, though, because it's going to be fast. I was sent off to the side there. That's not the way I want to go. That is. Nope. I am good at directions. Back to Sadrith Mora. Also, I just got a bunch of Discord pings, so I have a sneaking suspicion the games list is out. I will not be looking at that on stream. Oathman. Daedra skin. Did I pick up the Daedra skin from the scamp? I hope I did. Yes, okay. I think they said back to Tel'Vos. Yep. So we get to say hi to Arion for real this time. Oh, they are? Okay. So who has the Daedra skin? There it is. 200 for one. Oh, and I got base amounts. I got enough gold. $5 gold discount. Alright, do I have a means of levitation? I don't. I should get some. Speedrun this chamber. You don't have spells. You do. Nope. You do. Oh.
Yes, Outlander.
You do. I got turned around. You don't have levitation. Well, that's annoying.
Shopping for enchantments.
Ah, you have potions. Are any of them Rising Force? Oh, you have the Cure Blight Disease potion. Well. You also have Scamp Skin. Do I have Rising Force potions? Well, now, this is interesting. Back to the apothecary?
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Either I completely missed a Rising Force potion, or, like, no one's got him. There we go. There's a Rising Force potion. I might buy another one while I'm here. If you have another one. Nope. Alright, I got my one. That will tide me over for completing this quest. Actually, does anyone else provide spell making in Sadrith Mora? I'm gonna look that up. They do not have that listed. That's annoying. Wolverine Hall Mages Guild, but I probably can't do that. Oh, and the Meringue Tong Guild Hall. Don't know if they'll let me do that. I can do it in Vivek. Savani Wasteworks. Alright. Let's head to Vivek. No, let's turn in the quest first. Then we'll head to Vivek. Are you gonna mug me? Nope. Alright. You're just an NPC. Where is my rising force? Where's my rising force? I bought it. I swear. Did I not? Did I buy that instead? Oh dear. Well, let's go to Vivek so I never have this problem again. Actually, just throw an apothecary here. Well, I just talked to one. I don't know if they have Rising Force Potion though, so let's solve the levitation problem. Do I really have to go to Tel Brenora? Did I really forget that? Alright, off to the Telvanni Canton. And also the water. Game? Hello? I would like to get up. No? Okay. Very strange swimming sound. Anyway, it's been a long time since I've been to the Telvanni Canton. I don't go there very often. I think it's that one. Because you don't go to the Telvanni Canton during a speed run. Oh. Just my luck. That is excellent. Well, this is the Arena Canton, and I think Telvanni's on the other side. Yep, there we are. Now I just need to find the person I'm looking for. That room has 2 entrances. Training, eh? What do we got? I don't care about any of those. Goodbye. Yes, Dad, I'm winning. Is it this the person I'm looking for? You don't have spell services. You might have a Rising Force Potion. That might be useful. Oh, you have a Blight Disease one. Now that I have turned in those, they are aplenty. I found so many of them. Anyway, you do not have Rising Force Potions, so goodbye. Thanks, Shark Guy. This is the person I'm looking for. Okay. Spells. Do you have Levitate? Wild Levitate. That is way too much gold. My goodness. How much gold do I have? 1187. This will bankrupt me, even though I really want it. Do you have another Levitate that's not going to break the bank? No, you do not. Rude. Then I'm not going to try Speechcraft. Because that will be disastrous. So anyway, coming here was all for naught. Let me see if there are any other options for me to get Levitate. That are not the Mages Guild. We've got Ebonheart. I don't know if I have to be part of the Imperial Legion for that. Oh, there is another person. Where are you? Thevin Raylan. Southern corridor of the Telvanni Wasteworks. Now south. Are you it? Nope. Goodbye. Are you it? Yes, you are. You might have a levitate that won't break the bank. That's better. That's exactly the levitate I'm looking for. Let's head back to Telvos. Heading down, for one thing. Are you gonna mug me? Nope. You have a full set of glass armor. I want it. Where am I going? This way. You know what? I have a levitate spell now. I can just use that. Oh. Can I even cast this? I don't have enough magic to cast that. I have to level up. Well. That's fun. You know what I'm gonna do, though? I'm gonna make a crappy levitate spell that does work. Is this it? No. I am moving. Levitate self. $10 seconds. That should be enough to just get by, I think. Oh, yep, that comes up. Anytime I press V. Anyway, speaking of V, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to map things. That'll be 3. What do I want to be? 1. Fireball. 2 will be Hearth Heal. I am very scared about doing this, because I don't want to ruin my muscle memory, because I do have a speed run tomorrow. But I think this should get by. These are like the main 3 spells I use. Anything else I want to use? Oh, Water Walking will be 4. Oh, these people have shared doors. I was confused for a second there. Anyway. Now that I have that levitate, I'm heading over there. 20 seconds. Can I do it? Well, I'll end up in the water. I want cheap levitate, which is 3. Nope. Cheap levitate. What? Seriously? Oh. Nice, that worked. Very slow, but I think I can do this. Splash. Good enough for my level. Anyway, we travel to Tel Brenora, then to Sadrith Mora. I was like, is there anywhere further north? None of those are further north. Until Mora's close enough. I want Water Walking. Then cheap levitate. Arion is right up there. I know exactly where he is. south side, I think. Yes. That's good. So, if I was levitating this tower, bad things can happen. Oh, I made a profit. Yes, teach me how to paralyze. Good stuff. That's the fun book. Anyway, do I want to head to the Zainab tribe? I think I can do that. I can head out into the wilderness. Oh, I don't have enough magicka. Too bad. I need 16, I got 14, so I gotta wait a bit.
Gotta be clever. Play them at their own game. First thing is to get Joey running again.
Wait for it. Of course. Anyway, I can do this. This works. At least I can get down from the tower. Getting up is a different story. Is this ground floor? Close enough. Anyway, Zainab is this way, I think. It's like right there. Or whereabouts. Do not want to tangle with those people. Or those people. Actually, I probably could, but I don't want to. There they are. Okay, here's the Ashcan's yurt. Alright, there's that quest finished. More or less. Yep, heading that way. I'm probably going to encounter some of those Ashlander outcasts at some point. Let's say hi. Take them out. It'll be fun. Nope. They're... Okay, here they come. Bit of friendly fire there. Get dead. Nice. Okay, and we got marksman here. Alright. Let's see if this works. Paralysis. Nope.
Welcome back, Joey.
Is this the
Nope,
best
come on.
shell you could find?
You have a lot of health. Oh, you know what? I got... Restore health somewhere, I think. Restore magic. I think they gave me some of those. I'll take one of those. I swear I had restore magic somewhere. There we go. Finally. Got a bow. Those aren't worth anything, but those are. So I think you have to talk to the guard again to finish that quest. Those are worth 9, those are worth 7. Oh, in the camp? Okay. Still over encumbered, eh? Oh, 61. Is it? Wait, 8, 12, 6. I'll leave that here. Let's try this. Nope. Always got my sword. Still over encumbered, eh? Actually, that's not, like, worth anything. I would just leave all your clothing next to you in a pile, see how you like it. Still over encumbered. What do I have? Get rid of those. I'll come back later. Wait 2, wait 4, wait 27. It's worth a lot, but still. Now I can pick up this gold. Nothing in that crate. More scamp skin. That's nice. I will never drop alcohol. In fact, I will drink it. Fortify strength. Fortify strength some more. But you're right, it does weigh a lot. We got Flynn. Weight 1. That's worth a lot. Anyway, I'm drunk now. Fun times. Yeah, let's head back to the camp and see if I can talk to other people. Not sure if I can talk to the Zainab wise woman. Guess I'll find out. Hello, random stranger who is not in their yurt.
Whatever you're looking for.
There we go. That is what they needed. Actually, could I barter with you, I think? Wonder what you'll take. That for 49, jeez. How much? Oh, I got lots of space now. I can carry things. Where was that outcast camp? Is this it? Or is this another one? Yeah, it is. Oh, I did not want that. That was a value of 37. Who are you? Oh, you can just trade stuff. Alright. What if I just trade you all the clothing? You don't buy that. Darn. Do I have anything that weighs a lot? You'll buy that, apparently. You don't offer me nearly enough gold for that. Yeah, levitating in Telvanni Towers. Oh, well, I didn't need to do that at all. I got an amulet levitating now. How good is this amulet? Oh, it's just a regular levitate spell. Alright. I'll just use that now. Actually, I might head to the... No, I don't want to head to the South Tower. Saw things in a place that's more friendly to me. Nice, I can levitate all the way from the tower to the convenient boat. Except I landed in the one spot. It's just like a Skyrim run. I found the one spot to land in. That hurts me. You are a boat person. Oops. Alright. Actually, how close am I to level up? I am not close at all. How about that? So restoration, long blade, that's close to leveling up. Destruction and alteration. Did I talk to Ariel at all? I think I did. Yep, okay. Can you advance me? Nope. Slowed soap. How much do I have? I have some slowed soap. I might just go grab it myself. Haven't done a whole lot of adventuring, and the adventuring I've been done has been at blinding speed. Oh, I have to... Okay. I have to buy it. Nope. You are an apothecary. Not seeing any. You have moon sugar, though. That's interesting. These just houses, yes. I think I talked to you already about slowed soap. Yep, alright. Wonder what happens if I head downstairs. Also, I could probably sell a bunch of my stuff to the people down here. Yes, me again. You do not have slowed soap. I guess those ingredients just aren't worth a lot. Could have sold them to the trader out in the scrub and... would have had less encumbrance. Hound's meat, that weighs a bit. Actually, I can probably just eat that. If I need to. No other real heavy ingredients. What do you barter? You barter spells. Not selling any of those. You have soul gems and spells. And you just have spells. So I'm just going to look up. This is also not the room I wanted to go into. I went up too far. I was going to look up where to get some slowed soap, because these are all the early fetch quests, and I've been playing this game for quite a while. And a sell-off. There is an sell-off. Right there. Not that, it is this one, I think. Yep. Alright. So let's hope I need 5. I got 2. So I just need 3. Done. Oh, someone attacking me again. 'Cause it's nighttime. Master Nilith, old and having trouble moving about. You don't say. Just ignore everything that happens in Skyrim. So you can advance Lawman. Nice. Alright. So Arion is open. Mr. Stratha ain't gonna be taking me on. Oh, Mistress Thorana. No patron there. Anyway, let's head off to Arion again. And keep heading on a bit more in the Telvanni quest line. Oh, where am I going? That way. Gotta find the door quickly. There it is. Oh, I got stuck. Wow, that was just in time.
Yes.
Not yet. Hello. I want to be your patron. Oh, this person. Alright, this is going to be a quest. I will be encountering some very interesting enemies as part of this quest. Also, I should probably buy Mark and Recall at some point. That might be good to have. I know I can buy those from the Balmora. Well, I can buy... Yeah, I can buy an Amulet of Recall from Vriq Jamin, and I can buy Mark from the Temple in Balmora. So I will probably do those on the way. Unless I go around the top and head to Dagenfell, I could do that. That would make it harder for me to get where I'm trying to go, so I'll probably just do the big old loop all the way around Vardenfell. Wait a minute. Where am I? Teleroon. This is not where I wanted to go. Probably just levitate where I want to go, though. Not Telfira, tell Mora, or Sadrith Mora. Also, I probably could have water walked there faster. Ooh, Shipwreck. Let's explore Shipwreck. Well, I'm stuck, so that's a problem. Anyone in here? Empty sack, empty barrel. Just fishies. You're still alive. Come on, you. There we go. No slaughterfish scales. Those are nice. Grab all of that. More slowed soap. So many alchemy ingredients. Nice. Oh, well. I should sell off some of my stuff, you know. This is going to be a recurring issue if I don't do that. But I will be heading to Caldera, so I can sell it off to Creeper. Or at least whatever Creeper takes. E is jump. Hey, Cypress Ave! I need to levitate. Yep, casual gaming. That's not how that works. That's how that works. There we go. Yes, I've made some progress in the Telvanni quest line over the course of the past couple hours and a half. Where am I going? Yeah, I think Telbranor is the bit. Yes. Oh, speaking of your HDR shaders, I have not forgotten about taking a look at those. I have just been extremely busy, like the past week or two. But I haven't forgotten about those. I will get around to those eventually. So, okay, yeah. Definitely do keep sending me screenshots, though. I do like seeing those and like checking out your progress and all that stuff. It is nighttime. It is dark. Anyway, Balmora's where I'm going. So we head to the Strider to get to Balmora. I remember now. Head to the temple. As is tradition, we levitate in Balmora. Not nearly as fast as the speedrun, though. And then can't get out of bounds because I'm not nearly that fast, but I can just levitate down these hallways. And I think you... No, you have intervention. You have Mark. I can just levitate to Caldera. Or I can just walk. Either way. I think walking might be faster. Because levitate's only, well, like 30 points or something? 10 points. Oh, you know what I forgot? I can turn in a quest here. I've been holding on to that skooma pipe for a while. I have to remember where Saya's house is, though. Oh, really? Or Carlyra. There's an R in there. I was like, Carla. Okay, it's there. Yeah, so I haven't heard anything much out of the Oblivion modding scene. I know the Morrowind modding scene is like super active. Actually, does this even work? Oh, I got one of these. Let's see. Probably just do that. There you are. Nice. We got moon sugar. Only one person who could take that. I'm not gonna get mugged again in the city. Anyway. You can take that off my hands. Huh. That's interesting. So, Morrowind modding, it's kind of similar in that there are certain mods that are used in a lot of stuff. Like, for instance, this dialogue box where I can bring this up and, like, do this stuff, as well as, like, you harvest plants. Those use something called MWSE, which is basically Lua scripting in Morrowind. Like, you do that where it goes away. So that all uses Lua scripting. And a lot of people are using Lua scripting as well as something called MGEXE, which you might know about. So, Morrowind's not too dissimilar in that there are certain mods, but I guess our problem, it's not that the people are just weird in the head or whatever, but one modder in particular who makes a lot of useful tools named Hermchand. Hermchand has a nasty habit of just, like, disappearing forever. And then just randomly coming back after, like, years. Come on. Oh, what do I got? Fireball. I have a hotkey for that. You got nothing. But actually, one of the big parts of the Morrowind modding renaissance was Lua scripting in Morrowind. So you can do stuff like quick loot as well as like actually harvesting plants like that. As well as fair magicka regen. Oh, that really sucks. I can see how that would cause a lot of problems, where it's like, what version to use. Meanwhile, like, a lot of the Morrowind modders are still active in some form, or they're on teams. So, even if it's not ideal, and you can have, like, Hermchand disappearing and whatever. Not selling that. Selling that, though. As well as that. Oh, okay, I see, yeah. So it's just like whatever versions, and no one's, I guess, taken on the mantle of... Let's say, don't think Creeper accepts potions. Could be wrong. Or ingredients, for that matter. Take this door out of the way. Now, on to Varik Jamain next. Wait, seriously? That's a dick move. They take down like other versions. Rick Jermaine has so much inventory and I never see any of it. Anyway, I'm gonna buy this now. No, I do not need any of these water walking potions. Nor that. Rising Force, Cyrodiilic Brandy, that's valuable. I'll do that. Restore Strength, I might need that. Don't need that. Personality, speed, health, fatigue, swift swim. It's like if I sell the swift swim potions, I know I'm gonna need them for some reason. It sucks the community is so divided. Anyway, now we can head to Nisus, and I think there's a Strider that goes there. Who are you? Oh, you're a mugger. Alright, bye. Yeah. Well, it's so funny thing about Morrowind, like, for a while everyone was having 30 FPS because they were, like, using so much distant land and other stuff. Like, there are certain things I'm not doing that I could do. What the heck? Oh, I was about to die there. But... What is going on here? What is happening? Yeah, I guess so. It is mating season. Oh, I did not take damage from that. That's cool. Anyone, you're not gonna mug me. Is there anything good in them? Nope. Rat meat. I still am just hoarding ingredients for no particular reason. Anyway. Aldrun. There's Nisus. Now I will be saving before this dungeon because it is a difficult one. Ha! Close, but it's not the Bach Harpsichord Concerto, BWV 1056. It is not that. Anyway, I'm going to save now because things, I think, get difficult in here. What do I want? I want my Daedric Sword. We'll need that. Yeah. So what is currently on my music stand is Gourmet Race from Kirby Superstar. I do want healing available. Yeah, very close. So God Rat. Oh, you're not going to attack me? I think these are all friendly, maybe? I have hydrated. Oh, nope, not friendly. Explosion. Door just opened. I don't think there are any friendly skeletons in Morrowind. Anyway, I need one of those. Okay, taken out. Am I over-encumbered? Nope. Yeah, still a friendly rat. Oh, this just goes in a loop. Here is up. I think Blaz Demnivani is up. How many of these do I have? Oh, that didn't work. It fizzled. Let's try that again. Friendly rat. Let's just head all the way around here. No, I can quick save. Did not work. There we go. Now we have a probe. Gonna quick save again. I think I have to do this. Fun stuff. This is probably a high-level trap. Do I have any better probes? I don't. Nice! Finally. I think you're friendly. Yeah. And Blaz Demnivani is up here. Hello.
Something I can do for you.
Oh, we got more quests for this guy now. Rare booksellers, you see. I know one of those. Somewhere between Vos and the Ghost Fence. Okay. I've been there before. It was a Steam Centurion. So I know where to find 2 of the books. We're going to be doing some real adventuring to get those. Oh, alright, you're not friendly anymore. Goodbye. Dropping more frames. Anyway. Oh. I should mark here. Not a good chance. Wow, I'm dropping a lot of frames. Gonna wait for this to settle down a bit. Still dropping frames. I hope Comcast hasn't decided it's the end of my stream. That would be real annoying. Yeah. Alright, I think this is probably going to be it for the stream. Comcast has decided that it is time to end. So, casual playthrough will be continuing tomorrow evening at, I believe, 6 p.m. is when I wanted to start, because I do want, like, a good chunk of time. Anyways, now time to find someone to raid. That is not where I wanted to go. Got Rob Kovacs. Got Jay Hobbs, who's in the middle of a run right now. Nicole Goodnight. Lack Attack. Not seeing some great options. Let's go Rob Kovacs. Yeah. Anyway. Here's our raid target.